Hey, I'm Bryan Van, SportbikeTrackHere.com, here with another episode of You Can't Make This Shit Up. So, earlier today, I'm sitting at my desk, I'm focused on the task at hand, just minding my own business, banging away on the keys, building a web page to support this video tour that we did of our next-gen Suzuki GSX-R 750 that Max Van raced in Super Sport last year. People seem to like the video. We're just doing a little more to support that on the website. When behind me, I hear the door to my office open. In steps an unknown individual, followed by an all too familiar sound of metal parts just hammering the shit out of each other in a cardboard box. Before I ever turn around, I already know what's there. It's gonna be my man Rick from Returns with that shit-eating grin on his face and a tale of woe to share. Before we dive into that, what I want to say is this. Our customer base here is amazing. I would go as far as to say there's no other business blessed with a group of customers that support them as good as ours. With that said, it's like, when you go to the movies and you get a big thing of popcorn and you're just eating away, right? Just swelling up from all the salt and it's tasted so good. You get to that one kernel that was just overcooked, burnt in there, you get it in your mouth, you chew it up, you have that old charred flavor, it fucks the whole thing up. It's kind of like that. And then Rick starts talking, tells me about this person, Bryan with a Y from Florida. I spell mine with an I, mine's the right way. I think that's an important fact to share. Submitted a return request on our website. Said, I have not installed these parts. I've totaled my bike. I need to return them. That's fair. Yeah, I don't want you to keep those. If you didn't use them, they're in the packaging and shit, and you weeded your bike and it's totaled. Fair enough, send them back. We're gonna give you a refund. So of course we approve it. And then here's Rick with the box in his hand. Rick opens the box and he starts pulling things out and showing them to me. Well, the first red flag here, right, is, well, where's the box for the air filter, bro? If you never installed it, I mean, you'd have the packaging that we need to sell it to somebody else. And we'll test Clark's camera ability right now and see if he can zoom in on how the mounting point for the air filter is fucking smashed. Maybe that was installed. I don't know. Packaging. I can assure you, these things, we get these from Graves. They're packaged nice. The velocity stacks. Okay, maybe you could have wrapped the shit up in that bubble wrap. I don't know. Next up, to go with our Amazon box, we have a Walmart bag. The irony of having something from Walmart and fucking Amazon in here too is amazing. Two companies pretty much fucking ruined the world, right? Fucking Chinesium bullshit. And here are our Graves Velocity Stack set for your Kawasaki ZX6R. When parts like this come back, Rick is any return really, and he's got to go through stuff to try and figure out what happened, because obviously something here is fucked up. Rick goes to great lengths, and one of the tests that gets performed on things, maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but it's the motherfucking sniff test. These are rubber. Rubber holds smells. Well, that's gas. These were in the air box, right, where the air enters the throttle bodies, then goes into the engine and makes the combustion that makes the power, and it creates odor inside the air box, and lo and behold, it's kind of a good smell too. But these items were clearly used. So what happened here? Did Bryan with a Y, did he put these parts on his bike, and even though they're proven to do really good, was he unhappy with the performance and thought he'd make up a bullshit story to fucking send them back and get a refund? Maybe. Did Bryan with a Y from Florida, did he weed his Kawasaki ZX6 and then be like, fuck man, I just put these parts in. I'm gonna send them back and get my money back on them because my bike's a total loss. Also possible. Or have these two companies, right? Them, right there, and these, who have ruined the world when it comes to retailing items to people. They've trained people because everything they sell is basically from China. It's a bunch of knockoff garbage for the most part, right? And they just take it back because they're making 1,000 points margin on it and they don't give a fuck. And now people think that that's the way the world works. Maybe it's that. Well, let me tell you this. In the motorcycle industry, that's not how shit works, Bryan with a Y. This stuff that you financed using a firm, $500 worth of shit that's all fucked up now, is heading back your way. Until we meet next time, my friend.